Hello and welcome to the very latest episode of Under the Gun. I'm your host Shane, the Professor Loftus, and today we have a very special guest. He's a two-time world champion and he's reigning, defending main event champion, Gavin DJ Bling Lawless. Gavin, welcome to the show.
What up?
Do you like that intro? I was up all night writing that.
I liked it.
I'm like, So welcome to the show. It's been difficult to get a hold of you. You're a busy man. What have you been up to besides the usual?
I'm busy. I'm a busy man. Not playing poker any. That's the main thing. I'm busy. I'm not used to all this international Skyping, as you call it. So I had to go out and buy myself a laptop and a webcam and some subwoofers and surround sound, but it's all good. So I had some money left over from last year. So last Christmas came into a bit of money. So decided to splash it out on maybe a new laptop, you know?
Oh yeah,
you might remember some of that, Shane.
Yeah, some of my entry fee and buybacks and add-ons, yeah. Well, you know what? I'm happy it's gone to good use that you're actually here on the show anyway, you know?
Yeah.
But you mentioned something very interesting there. Let's get into the about the poker, and you mentioned something very interesting. You don't really play much poker outside of the main events, and why is that?
To be honest, I'm only a main event player. The rest of these homo games that people play, that people put so much importance into, it doesn't really do it. I mean, I need pressure. I need big stacks. I need big players. I need Pat. I need Dad. I need Wayne there. I need all the main players there. But these little homo games that you have, satellite tournaments, internet poker, this thing that's kicking off lately.
Yeah. Yeah, so I suppose you mean home games. I think we pronounce it home. Home.
Sorry. Must be the translation.
Yeah, I'll have you know, some of us have won €20 of a night of playing our home game, so that's not to be sniffed at.
Unless it's a couple of G's, don't even ring me.
So it's great to have you on the show, and in particular, the Christmas main event seems to be your piece de resistance, to quote the French. Well, why Christmas? Why does it all come out at Christmas?
Because I love Christmas. I absolutely love Christmas. Jingle bells, the decorations, the hot whiskies, the snow, the snowmen, the reindeer. I just love it all. It gets me giddy, it gets me excited, and you know when I get excited what happens, Jim.
I do, but that's all cleared up now, and the doctor says it's okay. And
it passed.
You can only get it once, and then you're fine. You can't get it twice. You know, so we're good now.
It's like chicken pox.
It's like chicken pox or the bubonic plague. It's it's not that serious. I mean, it's people get blown out of all proportion. Or 2 Panadol.
It is.
Get a good night's sleep. Drink lots of fluids, and you'll be grand. You'll be grand. So so you do seem to save your best performances for Christmas. It's fair to say though, this year in Prague, you really didn't go your way. Why was that, do you think?
I think I kind of got my preparation slightly wrong. The constant drinking for the day before and the sleeping outside didn't really help.
You did. Yeah, in fairness to you, you did not seem to be the sharpest on the day of the actual poker.
That is no excuse. I mean, I have to say that was one of the most enjoyable spectator sports I've ever been to, and I've been to.
Yeah.
But to see what happened in Prague, it was like the planets aligning, and there was suddenly an eclipse, and then Wayne came out of the middle of it with a load of money and some chips.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were happy to see Wayne defend his title so well.
Happy to see Maguire there. Maguire played. I mean, everyone's talking about Wayne, but Maguire plays some great poker.
Oh yeah.
And I'm happy to see him play good poker because he's a good kid.
He is a good kid, and he's been like myself. He's been to every main event there's been. So we understand the prestige and what's involved and what it takes to be there or thereabouts. Of course, I have won a bracelet, but Maguire is yet to pop his cherry. But
what was your bracelet again?
Prague 2009. So I was actually defending champion this year, and I can only manage third. But you can't win them all unless your name is Gavin Wallace.
Was that the one where everyone kind of decided to give up?
No, that
and
was.
They started to
No,
replay it the next day.
No, that was the 2-day event, the 2-day event. So I give them such a whooping on day one that they needed to go and rest themselves and recover, lick their wounds, and then I finished them off the next day. I know how to play heads up. I know how to close the show.
Whatever which way you want to paint it, Shane. Honestly.
Look, we're not here to insult each other, Gavin. We're all friends, all right? You're on my show now. I can pull the plug anytime I want. I can kick over. This laptop's already half broken. I can end it right now if I want, but I won't because you're a good-looking man.
It's your show.
And you're an inspiration to us all. So Christmas. So we're less than 2 weeks away. Any nerves? Any jitters at all?
I don't get nervous, really, to be quite honest. Not about something I'm involved in. I only get nervous about some things that I'm not involved in, like sporting events, voting. That's really it. Anything I'm involved in, I've no qualms about anything I'm involved in. I have full confidence in myself.
So something you have some sort of control over. But you are really on probably the toughest of the two tables by some margin. I
don't see it as the toughest of the two tables. It's probably the best fun because playing against better people is better fun to me. I mean, when you see the blood drain from somebody's face when you just take them to school, and you know they think they're a good player. That's what makes it like taking money off kids isn't fun. I'm glad Greg and Owen are going to be there this year, and we're going to go to Ringo's afterwards, and it's going to be great fun. But I don't want to go taking their money straight away. I mean, if they get to the final table, I'll nail the rest. But let them play around for a while, and it's great to see all the kids involved. It
is. Christmas is about the children.
It is. It's Christmas.
The adults let them have their fun, and then we come in and we clean up the mess afterwards. Yeah. So
there's going to be a lot more new kids as well, like Sean and Paul and some Italian dude is coming as well. So I mean. Yep. It's all money in the pot at the end of the day, and it all just adds to the title. So
there is very much an international feel about the tournament this year. We've got all countries represented: Ireland, England, Italy, global, really.
Sorry, what do you mean there, England?
Well, you are calling us we're calling you with the reverse Skype cast, and you're in London. I just thought can I just take a little break here? I'm going to enjoy some soup. I'm having a little bit of a cold.
Is that oxtail soup?
It's some sort of really some English brand of soup. It's really good.
It's all good. It's
very warm inside. Very warm inside.
At the end of the day, it's all everybody's money. We're paying for your shit now. You paid for our shit for a while. I mean, it's all good.
That's it. You pay for the house.
I'll take anybody's money. Yours included, and the Queen. So. All good.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't blame Ireland though. I mean, we bought our houses, our 2 Ferraris, 4 holidays a year. Nobody told us we had to pay the money back. I mean, come on, I'm good for it. Checks in the post.
I think you missed that meeting with the bank manager where you had to kind of order your kind of repayments. So.
Yeah, a couple of missed calls, all right. A couple of missed calls, but and a couple of letters in the post with final warning and. Bailiffs on the way and things, but
you should try Skype them. You should try Skype them on your next show. That'll be a fun show.
Yeah, why not? It doesn't just have to be poker. This isn't just about the poker. This is me trying to make a career for myself. I don't want to be in IT all my life. I can be on RTE. I mean,
I can really see a future for you. I remember your first one. Back in the day when everyone did their intros and their interviews. You were brilliant that day with a microphone with no lead in it.
It was a wireless one. The wireless one.
Yeah.
Well, the show really though, in all seriousness, it's not about me. It's about the guests. It's about it's nothing without the talent. You can't be just interviewing any old fool at all.
Yeah. I'm excited for you.
But going back to table one, and you're talking about kind of putting the frighteners up people. Are you referring to anybody specifically? Are you going to go toe to toe with the likes of the Triple D and Double G, or are you going to maybe dance around the ring a bit, out of their way, maybe take out?
I'm probably going to go in heavy at the start. Rustle a few feathers, kind of just knock down a few walls, get a good chip stack early on, maybe the first kind of 20-30 minutes. After that, let the rest of them kill themselves off, and I'll just sit back and have a Coke and a smile and just let them all kill themselves.
Just a Coke?
That's my plan. That's my plan. Everyone knows my plan. So if I go all in the first couple of hands, big races, no need for such a big race. What has Gab? Jesus, he probably hasn't played this game since probably this time last year. He might be a bit rusty. That's what you're all thinking. But I know you're thinking that, so you have no chance really. I'm gonna take a good chip stack at the early, and after that I'll just sit back. That's my plan. And
you've no qualms at all. Is blood thicker than water, or is it going to be just about poker? Are you just?
As I said, I take anybody's money. It doesn't really matter.
Okay, all right.
So double G, triple D, you, Maguire. It doesn't really matter.
Well, I hope you get the opportunity to take my chips. That means I've probably met the final 9. So I'm not gonna make this personal, but I'm out for revenge last year. With your bullshit 4 coin flip wins in a row. Your winning hand is up there on Facebook for anybody to see. You hit nothing. You hit nothing on my flush draw.
To be honest, I don't even remember what I won with. It doesn't really bother me.
You called my all in with king something offsuit. But anyway, look.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
It seemed like a good idea at the time, but you gotta hit your cards. You need
I sense a slight bitterness towards the whole episode, Shane.
There's no bitterness. No, absolutely not. No, there's no bitterness. No, all will be rectified this year.
I just don't want you to jack me if when I call up to Lockray the next day.
No, not at all. Look, hey, why this event is so big, I think, is because of the big names. When you have a 2-time world champion like yourself and a 3-time world champion like Wayne, that's what makes the sport. If it was a different winner every time, it wouldn't have the same prestige. If Rafael Nadal or Roger Federer, weren't winning all the time, nobody really passed much heat of tennis. It would be very fun.
I mean, that's probably the final everybody wants to see.
That is.
I mean, the young gun versus the old G. I mean, we've been having battles since back in the day, and I mean, I'll have him again. It doesn't really bother me. I don't care who he is. I'll take him down.
Yeah. Well, if it is yourself and Wayne heads up, it is what, to coin the boxing parlance, it is the rubber match. If you win, you're even with him in titles. Yeah. If he wins, he really does. He has nearly an unassailable lead at the top of the league table. But yeah,
there's only one way of finding out, and I can't wait.
Well, we don't have very long to wait. I think everyone's kind of tired of the talk now. We're ready. I'm ready. You're ready. Everyone's ready.
I'm getting sick of the emails and all the bullshit talk. So I'm just here to play. I'm here to win. I'm here to play. Let's get a few bottles and let's throw down.
Exactly. I love shuffle up and motherfucking deal already. I'm gonna be just not even interested in Christmas dinner. I'll be like, yeah, whatever. Just give me the dessert. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just waiting. Get up to Lockray. Unpack my suitcase. Get ready. And so, by the way, have you any kind of have you T-shirts prepared for the main event like others? Are you?
I have indeed.
All right.
I have indeed. I'm not going to unveil it at this moment in time.
Oh, that's okay.
There's a couple of things. There's a couple of things on it that'll stir some shit up. Let's just say.
Oh, I like it. Some jive talking. Some mind games. Get inside their heads. I like it.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you wanted to preview it for us, this show, I'll be honest with you, Gav, this show needs a bit of an exclusive. The ratings aren't so good. There's not that many hits on YouTube. I won't lie to you.
Yeah. So you want to see it?
No, I don't.
If the fans want to see it, I'll go get it.
No. I'm gonna be doing lots of interviews on the day of the event, so everyone's gonna get an opportunity to see it. I don't want to spoil the surprise, but I'm just saying I don't get that many views. My last video was only 4 views, and I think 3 of those were me just making sure it had uploaded properly. So
yeah. Well, Wayne went on for like 45 minutes, so I think that kind of scares few people off.
It kind of, yeah. When you have to take a bathroom break while you're watching an interview, that's probably a little bit distracting. You probably forget that you were watching it. It was so long, and you come back. It was kind of like that time we got food in Nürnberg in Prague. Were you there that time, no? Where we thought the waitress forgot her order. But anyway, no, you weren't there for the ring event, is what I'm saying. Dylan's.
Is this the famous ring event?
Well, infamous might be the word you want to use. Infamous ring event.
Is this Dylan's claim to fame?
Well, I mean, he did win a legitimate bracelet at his 30th birthday, but the ring event was a bit of a surprise. You know, when you get up the next morning and they say, "Oh, it was a ring event last night," it's like, "What? I just been." You know, but hey, look, it all counts. You know, it all counts. But this is going to be really tough this year with 16 players. How do you think that's going to work? Is it going to be more difficult for you, or is that just bigger?
Logistically, I don't even know how it's going to work. I mean, I know Dylan was calling for my poker table. I mean, of course it'd be brought up, but I mean, we're in the dining room. They're probably going to be in the conservatory. I mean, you know, towards the end, people are going to be throwing shit over on the table. There'll be dead pigs here and there, and you know, bottles thrown. It's going to end up in gang warfare. But I mean, I've been in a couple of those before, so you know, I'll be ready for it. I'll be strapped up, you know.
All right, you'll be ready. I like it. So I think we can wrap up by getting your prediction, Gavin. I'd like to hear your prediction of the final three, and your winner.
I think Triple D is going to be in it. I think this year he's going to do something this year. Whether it's going to go out early again and get a pity buyback, or just blow us out of the water, because tactically he's probably the best poker player of the whole lot of us, because he knows the odds and he knows all that kind of stuff. But I think he's definitely going to be in the top three. He's going to be 2 or 3. I think yourself, I mean, you always do good in these events. I don't think the Double G will have the stamina for it this year. I think he's getting too old, so I'm calling him out the fact he's a bit too. I know he's playing a lot and everything like that, but I think he's too old. So I think it'll be me, you, and Dylan in the top 3, and I mean it's a toss-up, but there's only one number 1 because you don't really have the battle for it. So.
Well, that you know, I'll if I get that far, I'll be happy. You know, if a top 3 finish, I won't argue with you there.
I mean, that's probably your problem right there, to be honest. Top 3, I'd hate to be in the top 3 and not win. So. You know.
Well, okay, maybe we have some private calls, Skype calls during the week, and we can work on my.
I'll give you a few tips on winning.
Alright, fair enough. I can't argue with the two-time world champion and defending main event champion. Well, yeah. So Gavin, is there
no ring shit.
No ring shit. Unless you're married like me. Unless you're married. Then maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a whole different conversation.
That's a whole different. That might be a 45-minute interview. Well, listen, Gavin, is there anything else you'd like to add before we wrap it up? Anything you'd like to do? You know, feel free to pontificate.
I want to say how much of a good job you're doing.
Well, thank you very
all
much.
These interviews and all this kind of stuff, all the draws. I mean, it's absolutely brilliant. So, round of applause to Grassy.
Yeah.
Who's looking that over in the corner there. I like it.
She has the toughest job of all living with me.
She really does.
She really does. She's
I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see you also.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be a fantastic day. I really can't wait. It's gonna be terrific. Yeah, we should do it more often. Christmas. That's the problem as well. If you don't bring your A game at Christmas, you gotta wait 12 goddamn months.
Exactly. That's a sweet winning one. So.
Yeah. And I won't lie, Gavin, I'm not getting any younger. You know.
None of us are, but you know you're growing old gracefully.
Well, I'm trying to. You don't see all the preparation, all the kind of stretches I have to do just to get out of bed. I've actually at the front of the house here, instead of the steps, I've put in a ramp just to make it easier. I'm old, man. I'm old, you know. But
you probably have a stair lift or something.
I have a stair lift. Yeah, I do actually. So yeah. But listen, Gavin.
You look good, kid. You look good.
Oh, thank you. You're too kind, and you're a very good liar. Probably why you're a good poker player.
Yes, I am.
All right, Gav. Well, we'll leave it there. So, and thanks a million again for coming on the show. It's been too long without having you on, and really.
We can do another interview maybe February time when I'm in it. So.
Yeah, a kind of a catch-up episode. You know, a kind of a 24/7 overtime episode, and just get your. We'd probably be, you know, having to call you on Skype from some island in the Caribbean or something with your winnings. A lot of money this year, so. You know.
A lot of money.
Yeah,
I might buy another laptop, you know.
Yeah, we can do the interview in 3D.
Yeah.
Although it might be tricky enough just getting Skype on one. So yeah, so thanks a million, Gavin, again. Enjoy the rest of your week. There's not that long to go, and we'll be seeing you on the 27th.
Good luck to you, man.
All right, peace out, everybody. Love you all.